I know this type of video is pretty unexpected from someone who usually makes art and music content, but this is something that happened to me recently and I really want to talk about this. Also, I'm not the only one talking about this specific topic, because my friend Alex, aka Dozy Saturn, will have major parts in this video discussing the topic with me. But before we start the video, here is a quick trigger warning. We'll cover up sensitive topics like sexualizing minors, so if you're uncomfortable with this, then click off right now. Also, please do not harass the person mentioned in this video, we just want to spread awareness. Now let's start with the video.
Hello everybody, I am hoping everybody is having a great day or had one. I'm Dozy Saturn. I have a lot of names, but you can just simply call me Alex. I am here to talk about my experience with Dasha or Dean, but I'm just gonna be calling him Dean.
Who exactly is Animator Dashik? Animator Dashik is an animator, as is in his name, and an artist who mostly posts about fandoms and about his OCs.
I've met Dean around 2020 spring at COVID. I've known him for 5 years, and I got into a relationship with him before 2024's and 2025's school year ended. Before our relationship started, we made a lot of flirty jokes and eventually started dating. Throughout the relationship, I felt like he was more into characters than me, but at first I tried to ignore it because I felt like not everyone is the same. Maybe he didn't give up on his fictional crushes when getting into a relationship, but regardlessly, loving his partner. I felt like I was only there just for him to let out his lust on somebody, and also his very sexual thoughts. I know he most likely has hypersexual disorder, and so do I. I get how he feels. At some point, he started asking for nudes, and I got quite panicked and didn't really know what to do. I'm not used to these exact situations. But what really made me feel like I really need to leave is one joke he made out of a vent of mine. Like 2 years ago, I met a guy who was too old for me and took advantage of me and of my remaining innocence. And I can't quite, like, let go. And the wound is still open. Not as open as it used to be, but it still hurts. And on another account of mine, I was talking about this, and he made a very weird joke. When I finally broke up with him, he kept up the jokes, and he still pretended I was in a relationship with him. After a while, I was really fed up, and I sent everything to Lolo. But she panicked and things got out of hand. It was the very end of the school year. I had tons of exams, tests, and school projects ahead of me, and I did not want to deal with all of this, so I blocked both of them. But when I was looking at my notifications on my alt channel, I was informed by Lou that Dean befriended a very interesting ex-friend of mine. Who is this incest supporter, you may ask? He was a very close ex-friend of mine that I've known for years. I want to keep them anonymous in this video, so I'll just call them Strawberry for now. Strawberry and I cut contact in quite a while. He did very horrible things, not just to me, but other friends of his. But I don't want to dive deep into this because it's about my private life, and I do not want to talk about that on the internet to strangers. But for context, he supports incest, and he said very, very interesting things in my DMs and in my now deleted Discord server.
Hello everybody, it's me, Lulu from the channel Lulu Art. So now that you guys know about Dashik and Alex's experience with him, I am now talking about my personal experience with Dashik. Well, it might sound shocking, but it was actually alright. At first. Until Alex told me that the whole thing repeated itself and then the month with no contact happened. During that month, my experience wasn't bad at all. But there were some little things that did make me uncomfortable, but it was treated as a joke by him. Which was also a thing that literally happened before the month. Which means Alex witnessed something since we had our little group chat. What did he actually do to make me uncomfortable? Now, first of all, he was simping for some of my OCs, which sounds harmless at first, if he wasn't already in a relationship with Alex. And the fact that he literally did this in front of him is diabolical. One of these characters he was simping for is 16, which also sounds a bit harmless since he's 16 too. But there is a little issue being that he once drew himself with her and saying stuff like, she calls me daddy too, like, you know in what way this is going and maybe you can tell why I was a bit uncomfortable. You know this Hear Me Out cake meme, right? Me and Dashik and originally Alex did our own Hear Me Out cakes. And when we sent each other's Hear Me Out cake, he added an OC of mine who's 13 years old. He knew damn well that she's a minor and can't age. And that is so disgusting. He generally has a problem with sexualizing minors, and I don't care if he's a minor himself. It's always gross. Another thing which made me uncomfortable is that he drew fetish art of specific OCs of mine and my Sona. I was very disgusted by these, and the only way I tried to express it is by replying with art of me hanging. So yeah, that was a way of me saying that I wish that I never witnessed this, and I find this so bad that I want to end me, since I wasn't comfortable enough to actually tell him my feelings. I mean, who the fuck actually thinks it's funny to see vor art of your OCs or your Sona letting her dogs out? And again, my Sona is, just like I am, a minor. The other artworks weren't actually that problematic at all, since these characters are adults. But it still doesn't change the fact that I got uncomfortable and that he thought I was joking and actually liked it. During the month where I got blocked by Alex, I didn't pay much attention on Dashik, but more on myself. Specifically, my guilt for quote-unquote being a terrible friend to Alex. Right after I told Dashik about Alex blocking me, he tried to, talk bad about him, maybe for me to feel less guilty or something, saying that his behavior was bastardly because I told him that I will, myself and block me after that. For the rest of the month, it was all shits and giggles until the day came where I saw him doing an art trade with Strawberry. At this point, I couldn't handle it anymore because I felt even worse. At that day, I called Dashik out on this, blocked him, and then wrote this comment on Alex's alt channel. A day after I called Dashik out, he deleted his post and blocked Strawberry, and Strawberry responded to this on his story. Here's a quick edit. I forgot to mention something very important, being that Dashik was already familiar with Strawberry and his actions, but he forgot about him since he apparently suffers from memory lapses and that he was paranoid while chatting with him. And for a time, I was asking myself, why didn't he tell me? I remember him. Now, the reason why I'm adding this is because this has an impact on the whole thing itself. Like, if Dashik did ask me about Strawberry, then right now I wouldn't be in contact with Alex again. 2 weeks later, Alex replied to me and everything was alright again. Until Dashik decided to upload a very interesting animation.
You might ask, what is this video about? Why is this important? These two are my and Lolo's sonas. Also, there are like a few little details I want to point out. For example, I really like how Dean wanted to like symbolize how he's over us, especially me, by putting his girlfriend. I don't know who the fuck that is, but I guess that's his now girlfriend. I have no fucking idea. Nor do I fucking care. But yeah. Meanwhile, crying in my comment sections, which is pretty ironic. And yeah, the faces, the expressions and everything, and the way they're drawn. Also, this description is frying me.
Hi everyone, I'm back here with an animation with trance sound. Sorry for the long animation block. Honestly, I tried to quote-unquote come back by posting I'm not gonna read that animation, but it didn't get any views at all, and everything was bad. Actually, I made this animation because of one problem that hasn't left me for several months. I cut you off before school ended, which is June. Fuck you mean several months? A couple. No, a few. It should be sad. But I decided that why be sad if I can turn my experience into a silly animation. What is silly about us almost getting run over by a fucking car? Also, my close friend has a birthday today, which motivated me more to make this animation. It may be bad, but that's how it should be. About animation. It was obvious that I would add my favorite 5 after all. They're definitely capable of this. By the way, they're sitting in the car per canon. And yes, Drunk Pasha and Teneboy are something else. And Alex, not me. Vasya and William are still trying to get used to it. I did it in 2 days. This is joke animation. It should not be taken seriously. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard. Can you hear it? I hope you like it. That's all. Good morning / afternoon / evening.
When I told Alex about this, we posted community posts on YouTube. As a joke, I drew my Sona concerned, asking if the video is a threat. A few minutes later, Dashik wrote a comment under my and Alex's post. Spoiler, he took the threat thing way too personal. After he realized he fucked up, he hid the video, but Alex archived it, which pissed him off, and he later on republished an edited version. Anyway, let's get to the comment section drama. Guys, I feel the pain too, and this was the only thing to deal with it, if you knew how to talk and not just block. And yes, why did you watch this if you unsubscribed and blocked me everywhere? I don't know what you're talking about, but you're the only one who feels the pain.
Get your shit together, Alan 2.0. I should not have been comparing him to somebody else that did both of us dirty. I do admit that was very fucking bad, but it was the middle of the night and I could not really take the situation seriously. I did not want to believe it's gonna get out of hand just like that.
Laugh my fucking ass out. It was 1 a.m. We didn't take anything seriously there. What?
You've been acting like Alan. Be so for real. This is going into the video. Chat.
Yeah, I think the comments are now just Dashik and me. And I'm showing you this comment that I deleted. I'm trying to fix everything, and I don't give a fuck when Lulu herself. Do you really think I want to talk to you after you brought something up that I want to forget in public? I don't like that if you bring it up, to be honest. And what do you mean you don't give a fuck? God damn it, I'm really asking for not spamming there and write to InstaChat. And don't worry, I don't write to you. I'm just asking for Lulu. Can we just talk, please? I'm not sure. I don't know, and I just can't. I really care about you. I'm still crying, and shit that happens. I really don't wanna that you was in it. God damn it, that English, I can't. But now I know. And I do miss our friendship, but I can't go back to you because of your actions. I'm sorry. I was, trying to be nice as possible, but yeah. You said I have second chance, but you don't give time to change. Yeah, because I was naive. During that time before and after Alex blocked me, I was a little naive and did dumb decisions because I didn't want to lose good friends of mine. And then he replied with this. What? What do you mean? It was lie? Okay. Either you don't know the definition of the word naive, or you're just trying to make everything about you. But I really want to talk with you. Please. I just want to talk. I'm really about to kill myself. And yeah, you both don't give a fuck, but for last time, I still feel used. But I want to talk with a person who is a special friend to me. I didn't really understand much because of his shitty grammar, but the only thing I understood is that he threatens me to end his life because I don't talk to him, which is pretty desperate in my opinion. Also, he wrote this long comment, which was shown on my YouTube studio notifications, but it isn't shown under my community post, so he probably deleted it. I read the comment, and this made me hella aggressive. And also, I forgot correct you. That's not a threat. I'm just really feel bad, and also I read it in description under his video. That's not serious video. But guys, you turn me into problematic. Okay, now first of all, here's the definition of sarcasm. Second of all, it doesn't change shit when you say it's a joke. It's not funny at all. And 3, you made yourself already problematic. Thank you, Lulu. That all I deserved after help you and support. Thank you. I really don't mad at you, but real, you and Alex communicate together and feel so boring after this. Like, you unfollow. For what watching? For real. I literally have no clue what he's yapping about, but I can tell that me and Alex were not bored. I just saw your animation on my recommendation, and it automatically played itself. At the point where I saw these characters, I was like, wait a minute. They look exactly like Mai and Alex's Sona. Then I told Alex about this, of course. I really try and fix everything. I was also SA, and you pinned Alex's comment? Did he even say all about our relationship or not? I just want to know, not insult or bad thing, but I really want to know. About the SA part, I'm really sorry for what you had to experience, and I'm really sorry if these words I'm about to say are mean in any way. This still doesn't excuse you from the sexualization of minors. Again, I'm sorry if this was something mean to say. I just want to talk about it. Do you both even know how to talk? Not bullying, not insult. Just talk. Here's another edit. I was just scrolling through my YouTube studio notifications right now to see if Dashik wrote another comment, which isn't shown on YouTube, and he made one in fact. And you don't care about Lulu for time. And no, I'm not made horny posts with you. And not too older than you. If you didn't do any horny art of Alex, then explain to me what the fuck is this? And as I said before, just because you're 16 years old doesn't mean it's okay to sexualize minors. Especially if it's an actual person. I'm genuinely tired of his dumb comments. Like, no wonder some of them aren't shown on YouTube.
I also made a community post myself because I'm gonna be honest here, and I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking pissed. My ex has to be unreal to have this amount of audacity, I swear to fucking God.
Wow, you have some serious nerve when you wrote a comment with fake information. Not an insult, but for real. The audacity!
I have the screenshots.
Me too, surprise! I think you forget something while writing fake info, cause here thing for our chat about freaky photos. I just made one too. Me? Oh my god, go! If you want to. If you bought, that's okay. Or you just wanna talk with Lulu about me like a bad person only. Just question. Cause talk to people about me like weird horny man after a lot things, good ones, that I made to you and Lulu. I'm not mad, but shocked. Do you know what you're writing? Are you even reading your own comments? saying that Alex is common as fake informations, but then confessing that you encouraged him to send nude pictures is actually insane. Also, weren't you talking bad about Alex too right after he blocked me? And just because you did a few good things to us doesn't mean your weird behavior is automatically excused. Like, that's not how it works, man!
I'm gonna be honest, I do not fucking know what these little shit of fucking conversations he's trying to share that him and I had, which are like, aren't supposed to be fucking private. Never mind. Do what you fucking want, Dean. So, I don't fucking know what these are supposed to be. Maybe like, him trying to send me nudes or him asking me for nudes. I don't remember. So, and on the like the second part of this comment, I don't fucking know what he's exactly talking about. Maybe like him, like me villainizing his ass too low. I have absolutely no idea what kind of drugs he took, but okay, buddy.
Did you talk to people about me like about being weird horny man?
Because you're fucking weird. You did weird shit. You are weird. And I think he's referencing like him doing good things with this after a lot of things, good ones. Part. Just because you did some good things to the both of us, it does not mean it excuses the things that you did that were bad. Brother, that's not how it works. You're 16 and you be acting like this. Oh, hella to it. Later on, I archived the video because he made it private after he realized he fucked up. So, I did that on my alt channel, whatever you want to call it, and he did not like that. Claimed I stole it and re-uploaded it. Motherfucker, it's an archive. Not to be mean or anything. You deleted it, so I archived it because you're trying to run away from the consequences of your actions. Once again.
Laughing my ass out. Wow, you stole my VOD and published there. Interesting. For why?
Read the title. It's an archive.
That's the point. No, I temporarily hid it, but didn't delete it. And it's still stolen, in fact.
You hid it because you fucked up?
How I said before to you, maybe, at least, I don't deny it. Honestly, I propose you this. I changed the characters from the video, well, you and Lulu, to other characters and published this video with these changes. And you and Lulu delete the posts and delete this video, and we just go our separate ways and don't bother each other. Believe me, this is a good thing, because at least you both will have a little less stress. So you're literally trying to run away from the consequences. He did upload an edited version with different characters, but the community posts and the archive are still there. For why you do that?
Because you deleted it. Digital footprint, bud.
I personally think he never heard of the sentence, the internet never forgets. No, and it's not my fault that you didn't read at least superficially the description of this video, because I wrote there that it is not serious and was made purely for entertainment purposes, and not a threat to you or Lulu. I actually read the description, and the threat thing was a joke. But what is so funny about us getting run over by a car? It doesn't change anything when you say in the description, it's a joke, lol.
What does this have to do with you deleting the vid? Like, I'm gen curious. Don't change the topic. Is it because you realize you fucked up?
How am I supposed to survive it? Your actions, guys. Seriously. Yup, I made bad things too. But why you made more? Why I need to see this now? You talking together again, okay. That's your choice, and I'm happy for you both that you communicate together. But stop touching me. Again, if you don't want to talk with me and I'm bad person to you both, why then you even care about what I publish or do? Everything. I really apologize that I add you both in this animation. I'm for real now. But can you just continue living and forget about me? Not like forget that I was real, but living and don't care about me. Again, the video was on my YouTube recommendation. It automatically played itself, I noticed the characters, and I told Alex about this. But seriously, do you really expect to upload a video in public with the people in it who left you because of reactions, getting run over by a car and get away with that? Of course we'll find out about this eventually, and it surprisingly happened. And also, if this is your way to handle the situation, then the least you could have done without consequences, in my opinion, is to keep that video for yourself or upload it as private. By the way, we're trying not to care, but we do care if you make animations where me and Alex are portrayed as the bad guys. I saw you and your girlfriend's disgusted faces when we passed you by. Just realized that you wish me dead and are mad as hell at me. Fucked up? I don't know. Maybe. And I don't change topic. I just saying that I don't want to see you unhappy again. Maybe sounds dumb, but that's true. That's all we have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this till the end. We really appreciate it. As I said at the beginning, do not go out and send any harassment to Dashik. And Dashik, if you're watching this video, this is not meant to be an attack on you. Alex and I wanted to talk about our experiences since you were like a special friend to us, especially to me, and it was pretty sad to see you becoming like this. I surely won't forgive you, especially after some comments you made. We don't want to be mentioned on your channel ever again. And as I said before, if this is your way to handle the situation, then you should better keep animations like these for yourself.
This is my message to you, Dean. If you've stayed this far, you can make a public apology. Do anything to try and win our forgiveness. But I'm not gonna forgive you. I neither wanna be friends with you. All I ask is for you to never mention me like this, never stalk my socials, and to just leave me be. I'd also appreciate it a ton if you could just forget about my existence, change your ways, and move on. With that said, your dear Saturn is dozing off.